So today I'm going to be info dumping about Siberian hamsters. All information was taken from Wikipedia or YouTuber Victoria Rachel. Why am I making a PowerPoint about hamsters? Because, like the title suggests, I'm info dumping and I didn't want to bother my brother about it, so you guys have to deal with it. I personally like Miss Victoria's easy to understand and so far the best advice I gotten about hamsters. And you can already tell I'm not even reading my PowerPoint right. The Siberian hamster, also known as the golden hamster, teddy bear hamster, these little guys are found in northern Siberia and southern Turkey. Like most animals, they are dying out due to humans fucking up their homes. Caring for a hamster. Hamsters should have a large cage that is at least 800 square inches or larger. You could use large aquariums or DIY your cages or buy one online. You should put your hamster cage in a room where there's no traffic and keep it out of the sun. But if you have curtains, you can put it near a window, as well as direct drafts, so away from air vents or any place that's known to get super windy. Here we have a fish tank aquarium cage set up, and there's a cage you can get online. A bin cage, and that right here is what a bin cage lid would look like. This is also another DIY cage you can make with an IKEA shelf. Now the bedding. Most people don't know, but hamsters are ground dwellers, so it's recommended they have lots of bedding, nothing less than 6 inches. But 10 inches is better. The type of bedding you choose is also very important. The unsafe bedding are pine, cider shavings, as well as any scented bedding, because it can cause upper respiratory issues. The safe bedding is paper-based, hemp, aspen shavings, birch, and spruce shavings, although some bedding works better than others. But layering soft hay like orchard grass can keep it stable. Now here's the pictures of the types of bedding: unsafe beddings and safe bedding. Spruce, orchard grass, and this one, the last one where it says fluff, we'll get into it in the next slide. You need to avoid any cotton-based bedding because it's dangerous to the hamsters. It can wrap around their limbs and cut off circulation, or wrap around their teeth. And if they swallow the cotton, it could cause blockages which lead to death. Hamsters require solid surface wheels to maintain their physical and mental well-being. Mesh or wired wheels can cause damage to their paws. It's also very important to provide them with the proper equipment. If the wheel is too small, it can cause their back to arch, but their back needs to be straight when they run. Safe wheels are silent runners, silent spinners, wooden wheels, night angel wheels, as well as cork and wooden wheels. I missed that when I was editing this. Oh well. The size of the wheel needs to be 10 to 12 inches, or at least Siberian hamsters and dwarf hamsters. Flying saucers are also not recommended because it also arches the back and it makes them fall off of it. Like you see those videos, I'll probably put like an edit of that video. But you see those videos where the hamsters are running and just fling off the fucking wheel? That's unsafe for them because they can hit themselves and land the wrong way. Safe wheels. with the cork and wooden one, or was it something else? Oh well, I see. I'm already forgetting. But I couldn't tell which one. Yeah, cork or wood. I was right. But I couldn't tell which one was which, so I just put both of them. And also flying saucer right there. Hamsters eat a variety of things such as herbs, vegetables, seeds, grains, insects, and sometimes other smaller mammals, or what I'm thinking, dead mammals, but I haven't researched that far into the food. But what if I do? I'll make a TikTok about that shit. So, the seed mix. So, you get a seed mix. Oh. Pause right here. But, like, when you think you write everything down perfectly, you think you write all the words, but, like, in your head, you're saying the words you want to write as you write down. And then you miss a specific word and you don't even notice until you read it out. Even until you read it out like the fifth or 10th time you read this thing. Bro, it sucks. And I like read over this so many times, and now since I'm reading it and recording it, I've noticed I miss a word or some shit. Whatever. Now let's get back to the PowerPoint. I was trying to be professional with this PowerPoint too, but like nah, that shit doesn't work with me. I can't be professional, I guess. So what this was supposed to say was the seed mix you get needs to be a high variety, and if you give them something better. Oh, it's all what? Oh, I'm missing so many words that I meant to put in here. What the fuck? Okay. So you need to get a seed mix with a high variety, and it's also, and side note, when you give hamsters like fruits and vegetables, I don't know if they can eat fruits. I'm probably bullshitting when I say fruits, but if you cut them up into little small pieces, they'll dry up instead of molding. So that's like safer for them, because it's safer for them. So when they take it in their little cheeks and then go into their little homes where they store all their food and shit, it won't like mold in there. They need fresh water every day. That can be drunken from a bowl or a bottle. The Hemingway.com is a good place for information about hamsters, and it has a chart to see which food is better than others for like each region from wherever you live. You don't need to completely clean out their cage when they pee or poo. But hamsters owners do this thing called a spot clean, where you only need to take out the part. They only need to take out the part where there's pee or poo. The only time where you need to completely clean out the cage is when the hamster is sick or has passed. Grooming. If you have a long-haired Siberian hamster, you would need to brush their hair regularly to avoid tangles. And if you notice any knots in their hair, it may be necessary to trim them. Bathing the hamster is not recommended for a couple of reasons, because they produce an oil which, if washed off too often, they would then increase the production of that oil. And if you improperly dry the hamster, that can lead to shock, which can be fatal. So you will give your hamster a sand bath like chinchillas, but you will have to avoid any dust or powder. For a safe appropriate option, consider using soft children's play sand that has been sifted through and baked, or reptile sand with no added calcium or dyes, and that's not too powdery. While hamster nails are typically stay trimmed on their own, it's important to keep an eye on their growth and clip them when they become too long. I just learned you can use rocks or the wooden wheels to help them keep their nails short on their own. Wellness. Because hamsters are prey animals, they hide signs of illnesses, which is very important to be vigilant for their about their well-being. For their well-being. So these are the list of things you need to watch out for, which I also got from Miss Victoria. Sudden behavior changes, changes in weight, discharge from the eyes, nose, or genitalia, diarrhea, fur loss, or extreme itching, wheezing, sneezing, or labored breathing, bad smell from the mouth, lumps, bumps, or bloating, inactivity, not eating, or increased drinking, limping, and falling over. Which you also guys need to know, you have to take hamsters to an exotic vet because they're not, because while sure hamsters been around for a while, they're not typically, they haven't been tamed for a while. And like, so you have to take them to an exotic vet instead of like a regular vet. Because regular vets can mainly only treat dogs, cats. And with exotic, they treat birds, reptiles, guinea pigs, hamsters, rats. Alright. Next slide. Oh, that's it. Bye, guys. As for now, I am hyper focused on hamsters, so I gathered all this information. I acquired and complemented. Look at me trying to be fucking smart and studious up in here. Let me actually fucking that one fucking emoji, fucking that one nerd emoji. As for now, I'm hyper focused on hamsters. I gathered all the information I acquired and compiled it into a PowerPoint presentation. I suggest checking out Victoria Rachel's channel or doing your own research, as I don't have a hamster myself. I've been researching extensively about the possibility of getting one in the future. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me gush and babble about hamsters with my third grade reading level. Y'all, thank fucking Grammarly for that part of that fucking, like, for some of these shits, cause I was using Grammarly to help me with the spelling check and shit, and I was like, and they have this new AI fucking generate. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Excuse me for that. This AI generation texting, so I decided to try it, and it popped out that shit. But anyways, thank you for hearing me info dump about hamsters, and goodbye. Sorry this video took so long to make. I just haven't been motivated, even though I said I was gonna be posting more videos. But I will be posting more videos. Finally got motivation to do so. Bye.